Full Metal Alchemist. Hey, folks, welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza, Golem of the Dead Ryza. I'm the Mysterious JG.
And I'm Lethal Feline. We're not trying to
No.
make any kind of foreboding statements.
We were kind of like speculating about possible ending scenarios. One of the ones we ruled out, since there are like 3 games in the Atelier Ryza series, probably not going to see masked protagonist death in the end scene, but you never know. You never know.
At least Lumbar will die. That's all we know for sure.
Yeah, Lumbar is toast, man. I'm expecting like bits of Lumbar to be spread around. And might be
if you ever see, I was gonna say, if you've ever seen Evangelion where Asuka just rips one of the angels in half from like the midsection, it's just like that with Lumbar. That's why his name is Lumbar. The lumbar is where he gets torn.
I'm thinking
Anyway.
like Ninja Scroll, where there was that character who would like sew bombs into zombies and then like animate zombies so that they walk up to you and explode. Like, I think Lumbar is going to be killed, and then his corpse will be animated to become a bomb to blow up boss. Who's like,
And the one,
Lumbar, you're alive! Boom!
the one who will animate him, the Ryza. She's gonna throw the entire body in the cauldron.
That's what you get for having left me and my friends. So there's kind of 2 things I had in mind that we could do. One of them is to go to the DLC area, because there is story. Like, I was grabbing resources and leveling up and really making, like, as far as like, you know, I got a Mystery Science Theater in the background, I got the sound down, I'm progressing our Ryza game. But then I hit a story event and it's like, oh, there actually is some story that we could try to push as far as we can in that. But we've also, I think, got a treasure info thing that we actually have a new one popped up or something, because we've got this icon next to Traveler's Road. Is that what that means?
I mean, I see the notepad there.
Yeah, what does that
next
mean?
to the road.
Oh, that means quests. Never mind, that's not treasure, that's quests.
Okay.
So we got Prince, Merchant
He's
again.
back from the dead.
He's a zombie bomb. Don't go up to him. It looks like he's alive, but he's actually a bomb. All right, well, in that case, let's go to the secret solitary island and just poke at this a bit.
Don't trust that zombie's sweet guitar work.
Dearly beloved, we're here today to get through that thing called life, which I've already been through because I'm a zombie.
Why is that zombie singing about a pussy machine? Anyway, enough about that. Let's go and have some fun in DLC town.
I mean, I'm going to avoid combat just because it is a pain in the ass, but I'm curious to see what we can do here.
In the place where everything is deadly.
That's right.
This is the Australia of our lands.
We're in the outback. We're on a walkabout.
That's right. That's right.
Charge up to get the ultimate bugs!
7 stars. We're getting all the Dragon Balls. You didn't charge up on that one. You can't charge up the picking animation, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately we can't. Oh, that's right, we got to...
bars your path.
Gold Punis are dangerous, man. Blue Punis we can handle. Gold Punis, they're not fucking around.
Oh.
No, they are literally more... legitimately, they are at least as dangerous as those great elementals we were fighting last time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would want to have the jump on them with the net.
That jump scared Lethal.
There are all kinds of unique plants around here. They're like, I don't know, 10 meters tall.
And they're all level 100, so be careful. Yeah, they're kind of similar to plants back home, but they're still pretty strange. And they're bigger than normal, too. Like me. By the way, ladies, apologize we're back in our normal outfits. I know you guys were all fans of the Muscle Volcano. It kind of makes me feel like we're shrunk. There are hiding places everywhere, and women have more hiding places than men. We're vulnerable to surprise attacks, so be careful.
Right, I saw that dragon earlier. Everyone keep your eyes peeled.
Claudia, keep that hand cupped on your chest. Good job. She sincerely believes that the plants are large. That is not a thing she is lying about. That is really how she feels.
Mm-hmm. somehow did not actually intersect with that pony there.
Going for the big boss run. It's okay if we're detected. We just can't actually get into an alert phase.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's like right here and no one's stopping us.
Sure. Yeah, so it reminds me of watching speedruns of like MGS4 where there's this particular box maneuver where you like do a tumble out of a box and immediately get back in the box and they just cannot figure out what they're looking at.
I saw, I think what's his name, Jaguar King or something. He like, just because, yeah, actually am rewatching me and Boba play that game because it's the one I remember the least well, and it's just fun to reminisce. But I was watching him play, like, we were fucking terrible, crawling around, taking a million years to do everything. He gets in the fucking barrel and knocks out like 5 elite frog troops at once, and they're just like perma KO'd by Snake rolling into them in a barrel. It's like, holy shit! If I'd known it was this
Snake
easy.
just vomits.
Yeah. No, but it's like, and if you do it at exactly this frame, and you have exactly this much, like, you know, psych points, he doesn't vomit. It's like managing his vomiting is part of the speedrun strats.
I mean, you see how Zerfall does it. It all matters.
I've seen how Zerfall manages his vomiting, yeah.
We hope you get well soon, Zerf.
He's not. He was having a coughing thing last week that he's over, and I'm grateful for that. Hey, there's treasure chests.
Oh, and there's also land sharks.
Yeah. No, I'm not in a hurry to meet any of these enemies. Like, maybe off screen at some point I will feel like dabbling in that, but they will be lengthy, difficult fights, which we will probably win, and then not have the resources to continue on after we do.
We have a box up here. Now it's time for my favorite game.
What's in the box? What's in the egg nest next to the box?
Many materials can be harvested from living things or their nests. Of course, they're more difficult to obtain.
So that was blue supplement. You might be like, what the fuck? Blue supplement? What a terrible treasure. This is like 999 quality blue supplement, so...
Dodge step level 23. I don't even know what that does.
It increases speed by up to 50 and greatly increases evasion.
That sounds pretty alright. We probably want that on anything that can be equipped.
I think, sadly though, when it says by up to 50, I think that means you'd need to have it at 99 before it would do that. I don't know what that means actually, now that I think about it, because usually it's +1 per, so if you get it up to level 50, it's adding 50 to speed. So maybe at 90, maybe if you mix it all the way to 99, your evade percentage is like godly. I don't know.
Maybe that's how you're intended to actually survive all this.
Could be. This is definitely, like, I think it's fun that this is here, and I think it's good that it's optional, because this is definitely like, hey, you want to min-max? Here's a place that you can min-max. And if you're not interested in min-maxing, you ain't going to last a second out here anyway. So if you're not interested, don't bother with it.
Let's go ahead and zoop over here. Follow the path. It looks like there's a lot more here, but it's just all water.
Yeah.
That water doesn't look particularly good down there, but we'll forget the game, I guess.
I was about to say it's very pretty and scenic, but I guess it's an art style thing.
Yeah, I was looking at the waves closer to us. They almost look like Jello with plastic on it.
I sometimes, like, Bobo and I will be watching a modern game, and you're like, remember how we rented Mega Man for the NES, and we were fucking blown away that if you didn't move him periodically, he would blink? And we thought that was like, that's amazing. They put so much detail into this game.
I remember when I was playing Ocarina of Time, I was like, Mom, look at this horse. Doesn't it look so fucking real? And now I look at them all, that is just the ugliest bunch of polygons. But it does at least have horse-like movements.
Ocarina of Time would be like, yeah, we were well invested in video games before that generation. I was like, NES was like, oh my god, this is so much crisper than Atari 2600. I can't believe this is possible.
I mean, when Wily wags his eyebrows, I mean, that's where you see the character.
It's like Glass Joe could just like come to our fucking house and have dinner with us. It's so amazingly real. Punch-Out's kind of its own separate thing, though. Like, it was amazing.
What's in this box? More supplement? No, the gold uni. A Floran legend.
Yeah. We're getting, like, 200 and 300 level stuff, the treasure chests are like, all right, this is 999. Ooh, quick art. Isn't that one of the ones I think I put that
Quick
on.
art. That's what the AI do.
I think I gave that to... I hope skill gain was a thing that matters for Claudia, because she ended up with that, and in retrospect, maybe it should have gone to someone else, but... There you go. Alright, so...
Not even sure what skill gain would give us.
I think skills when you actually go in and use spells. So it would probably make more sense on Ryza, because she's the only one that I ever actually do that with. I can switch to other people and use their skills, I just don't, typically. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get the map. Okay.
Couple more treasures laying out there in the darkness.
I'm really most interested in seeing what the story for this place is.
Yeah, we had that one scene that was just like, pretty careful.
Well, they're not building up to anything in particular, but like there is some story content. They're not just like, here's a new place, you can wander around. We didn't bother to do anything as far as, narrative. They're this weird halfway.
We just put some very nice items around these horrible, horrible creatures.
And that's good enough for a DLC if it's like, hey, the game's over. If you want more, here's like a extra hard area with no story content. Like that would be... That's more than EA would do in a lot of games.
Nope.
That looks like some kind of rock bridge.
It may look natural, but it's probably man-made. I wonder if it's from the Clint Kingdom era.
Most likely, yes.
Them again. Jeez, they're everywhere.
Well, not exactly. Actually, Adjust Monocle, this region just so happens to have a remarkable number of ruins.
I never thought I'd see so many Roman ruins when I came to visit Italy, but on retrospect, maybe I should have expected to see more of them than I was seeing in, like, Ohio. We've been to many parts of the world, and most areas don't have any trace of them. That's true. I sincerely have never seen such a huge collection of ruins anywhere else. Well, really? I guess our perspective is different, growing up where we did. I don't apologize for being a cracker, but I'm basically just a big old pumpkin.
I still don't have any hard evidence. Everyone looks at Impel, but I have no doubt that this island is closely connected to alchemy somehow. What with all these incredible alchemy ingredients of level 999?
We've got lots of evidence. I'm waiting for the My Pillow guy to get here, and then we're going to hold a symposium. We're going to blow you away with all the evidence we've gathered about this place's past.
Dots! Eventual dots!
I like that she's mouthing dots, too. I don't pay that much attention to the lip movements, but no, she's like, dots?
Dot, dot, dot.
Dotsu? Now that I'm not terrified that we'll instantly fail as soon as we fight a monster, I'm actually, like, dodging them reasonably well. Okay, now we got turned around. This is not the way I want to be going, so...
You didn't want to grab those treasures on this map?
Well, I wanted to go down... Oh, that's right. That is taking us to a new spot, isn't it? No, this is taking us to a little a landmark, right? Maybe that is taking us to a new place.
It looks like a door transition screen to me.
Yeah, but if I go the other way, we're still getting... It'll take us longer, but we'll get to... Okay, let's back. You're right. Let's go the other way. Either way, like, I think we've got quite a... It's a decent chunk of map they've given us to explore here.
Full of magical weasels, knights just wandering around, doing nothing of merit. Land sharks, looking like tumbling leaves.
Okay. So what is the difference, you suppose, between the orange... I guess that's progress towards the main story of the area, and the others are just progress back towards a screen we've already been to. So
I would think so.
Yeah. All right, let's just put this off then. Was it Zerafall and I was like, well, try to figure out which path leads to plot and which path leads to loots, and go to the loot path first. So we'll have less of the backtracking that drives Lethal mad.
I will never be sane with these two.
Red supplement, which I'm assuming is 999.
Well
I'm
dodged.
not going to stop and check now. Yep.
Oh, another little skit.
What?
I believe we've hit the proverbial jackpot. I can now say definitively that the people who once dwelled here did in fact practice alchemy.
The treasure chest full of level 999 alchemical supplements? That suggested it. But now we got
But
the
I
proof.
didn't have receipts.
Right.
Now I have receipts.
So you were right.
That had to happen eventually.
And if you look closely, you may notice that these crystals are actually fairy stones, just like the ones you have back in your place.
Fairy stones? Oh yeah, you're right.
You can find fairy stones on Kirkin Island, but I've never seen so many in one place. Yeah, so this must be like a fairy stone hangout, you know? They feel safe here.
This may be a repository for them, where they have their distributed version control, so that the alchemists would have easy access to them.
Oh, so they're not naturally here. This isn't by choice. This is like these are not free range fairy crystals. This is a fairy
No,
crystal
these are
form.
put in kennels,
Yes.
and they've just recently gotten free.
So like it's like don't eat veal. These fairy stones live their entire life with like 2 inches of head space. It's not fair.
Or perhaps they mine them nearby and simply store them here by planting them into the cliffside.
That does seem like a lot of work.
But why the heck would they need so many?
Rare shot of Claudia not cupping her own chest in the background there.
I couldn't say. I don't have the receipts for that, but there was obviously large-scale synthesis happening here. Even though you don't see, like, giant cauldrons or something.
This entire island turns out to be one giant cauldron.
And we're the ingredients.
It's the big reveal. Oh god, we're the level 99. Yeah, they keep turning me around 180 whenever they do a story scene. We're the level 99 ingredients. Or 999 rather. Okay, now we have enemy radar. Like I'm going around not grabbing stuff out of fear that I'll get snuck up on, but we can in fact tell on the map when there are and are not things to be looking out for.
Charging to get us too much out of that one.
Yeah, I guess it makes a bigger difference with some things than others. But no, that is not a thing I would have figured out on my own. Thank you to whoever wrote that guide. The charge and hit that one tree, and it will take you like 5 minutes to see all the inventory collect if you want to go through that process, which thankfully you don't have to.
Let's say we're not going to get that chest over there. We'll go around this way.
Let me get past them and then see. I think, yeah, it's this way. There's a little crevasse. Not crevasse, I mean, a little
We have
stage to
some-
squeeze through.
We have some giant avocados.
Pow!
I think it's because the reason we didn't get so much that last time is because we were using the stick, and I don't think it has any gathering upgrades.
That could
Unlike
be
the
it.
hammer.
I still only got
Molded
5.
It's all bubbly in here.
Now there's a... I'd like
They're
to...
enemies. Yep, I see a weasel over there.
I'm trying to spot the treasure chest before I commit to running in here. There it is. Alright.
The weasel watches.
A glass
A glass
flower.
flower.
I'm not going to
Nice.
check. I'm going to assume it's level 999. If you are disturbed by this, let us know in the comments, or Lethal, you can let me know right now. I'll look. But
I was gonna say, but what kind of things does it have on it?
yeah,
Gotta
okay.
know about the things.
All right, let's know about the things. Defense and speed charge level 23, which is not bad at all, except I don't know that I've got that on anybody's stuff.
As I remember attack and defense on Lent.
Defense and yeah, you know, and I remember defense and speed popping up and being grayed out, and I don't think I understood exactly why that wasn't selectable. Maybe if we decide to min-max anyone else outside of our initial tree, I'll use that, but I don't know if that's necessary. Even for me.
The Mystic Beach. Well,
Okay.
this is back where we started.
And then this center path there is... Yeah, all right, so now I know exactly where we are, and we can just...
Head to the orange door.
Head to the-
Progress.
Yes. Maybe that... actually, any path would be... We'd be less likely to get sucked into accidental combat than this one, because we got that nasty little spot there with the... really thin
weasels
path
or
with
these.
these knights, yeah. These guys are gonna get me if I'm not really careful and a little lucky.
Local man too good at video games cannot be caught.
Unstoppable.
Unintersectable. An unknown egg. Is it from a chicken? A turkey? Or is it one of those damn artifacts that lights up whenever you throw it? Could be any of them.
Could be.
I mean, this does look like a very abyssal area with its tree limbs covered with crystals.
Oh.
Holy
Yep.
tree leaf.
You've been out too long in the midnight sea.
The caterpillars have gotten to these ones. They're
Oh,
holy.
what's becoming of trees? Yeah, all right. Probably, honestly, the fact that this is now available and I don't have to worry about triggering story scenes means the next time yeah, I'll probably do at least one more, like, listen to a Mystery Science Theater I've seen 100 times all the way through while farming for crap. I'll probably do that at least one more time before this is all said and done.
Uh-huh.
So,
We'll hear about the Woppets again.
oh yeah. Actually, I haven't
And
seen
you
that one in
will
a minute.
construct the Woppets. The Woppets?
First group will be made of soldiers. The second group will be in charge of making whoppers.
There's so much vegetation around here.
I hate it. Stop complaining.
The ruins around here seem like they were suddenly abandoned.
Hey, if this place really is near the island, how come nobody found it until now?
Because a fucking portal appeared that wasn't there before. You were literally there.
Well, it's just a theory, but...
I think that people are eating children and they're smuggling them through a pizza restaurant in TC. It's just a theory. I don't know for sure that it's true.
I don't have the receipts for that one just yet. Have you noticed the sound of waves as we have been walking around?
Sound wave or shock wave?
Well, now that you mention it,
You can hear it no matter where you go, which tells me the island must be very small, even though we've been walking around here for hours.
Or we've had coconuts stuck to our ear, not coconuts, seashells stuck to our ears and didn't notice. So we always have the sound of the sea.
Everyone check right now to see if you have seashells on your ears.
And if you have coconuts, then you're really in trouble.
Then you're into layer 5, and that's one of the curses, one of the strains. So it would be extremely difficult to find if you didn't know it was here.
If you rise up too high, like if you climb too high in level 6, the curse of coconut ears will be put upon you.
Yeah, your ears just turned into coconuts.
Only the fuchsia whistles have the power to withstand this curse.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, but still, nobody ever stumbled onto it by accident?
Well, it's possible that someone found it, but didn't think it was worth mentioning because it's just a stupid island, or maybe they fucking died here. You ever think about that?
No, I guess all those skeletons, those level 999 skeletons we've been collecting may have been previous visitors.
but why wouldn't at least someone tell somebody about it?
Well, say there was a rocky reef that you could see from the shore of your island. If there wasn't anything remarkable about that particular reef, would you even give it a second thought?
If there really wasn't anything special about it, I guess not. But I mean, this place is kind of special. I mean, it seems like a bullshit line of reasoning to me, pal.
Yeah, I guess when he plays Uncharted Water New Horizon, he always plays as like Zhao or the pirate girl. He never plays as cartographer guy.
It could be the same thing here, just on a different scale. Or they just fucking died. From what I've seen, this island has little value as farmland or as living space since everything could tear you in half like a phone book.
Although it is a large piece of like perfectly good land that no one has used. So I
And it
appreciate
has existing structures.
I appreciate that they're trying to answer these questions. Like they're not ignoring them, but these are pretty weak sauce answers.
Hmm. And there's a surprising number of monsters for its size.
Yeah, I think the real answer is like at over the years, one or two onesie-twosie explorers found it and were beaten to death by surprisingly powerful blue Punis.
But you want to spend a lot of time in a place like that. Would you want to spend a lot of time in a place like that, Ryza?
Well, not unless I was
Ryza.
listening to a Mystery Science Theater with the game sound turned down. No.
Yeah, I guess I get it. From the outside, it looks like more trouble than what it's worth.
Again, it's just a guess, pure speculation, but if I'm right, as I often am, it's a great place to avoid attention.
We have a really cool atelier that we built here. The super secret hideout.
I mean, look at all the existing structures. We really could. So my question is, what were people here doing in secret? Let's see if we can find out. It could be really monstrous and cool. We could write an expose. And then Gina could read it. She would enjoy that.
And she would say, "Damn!"
That's a good expose, pal. There's a
lot-
thing over there.
There's a lot of shit here. So now I'm wondering. So I'm
Can
kind
you
of wondering
fast travel there?
how. Yeah, where can we fast travel here to? And it. Okay,
Everywhere.
that is good news. I was just hoping we were picking these up as we went, because I think it's probably time to call it a video. But when we come back next time, I don't see any reason not to keep drilling at this. There's a big old story thing at the end of this map, which I think might be a little bit more combat intensive than a video of successfully dodging those undead niggets. But maybe we'll find out next time, guys.
Tune in to see if it is, in fact, more involved. Bye-bye.